Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder, Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. Checking in on Bitcoin. All three targets hit. Top of the rotation zone hit. Then moving back down. Can't get above the rotation zone. And it's done. So, looks like this is going lower at this point. Same levels as before. 6,000 next. Then about 58.75 area. To 58.31 is the next cluster, and we can refine that if we get another move lower and a little rebound. And then 55.34. If we do rally top of the rotation zone and this prior resistance area coming in virtually the same place, about 65.05, so this is called 6,500, and there goes Bitcoin a bit lower. If we were to rally through there, I'd watch for a return to the 50 on the 4 hour, which right now is 68.36. Of course, they will keep going down, so you're going to have to update and monitor those levels by yourself. 8, we're at a 25% retracement. This is going to also shift once we make a lower thing. But if we did have a bigger rally, we can sometimes have explosive rallies. I'd be watching for 67.21, where the 8's coming in with the 25%. But it really does look like at this point we're heading lower. Now, if it doesn't go much lower fast, it looks like we might be setting up divergences. Divergences don't mean it has to recover. It could just pause. It could be slowing momentum, but it's way too early to call that yet. Just be on the lookout for that. Switch over to Ethereum. Ethereum reached up to stop level. It depends if you call this triggered or not. It didn't extend, move, and then catch and rotate back up, but if you consider it triggered, it only got to the raising stop level, which is a reduced stop out level, which would have been stopped out here. So it was a little shot to try to pick a bottom and then rotating back down, pretty much going straight to our next 328 level right now. I mean, you can see it there right as I'm recording. It's bouncing off that level repeatedly. Don't know if that level will hold, but that's the magnet price it just shot to. Actually, let's take a look at that. Look at that. Boom, boom. Pretty much nailing the low there so far, and it can go lower because we have levels lower. Just pointing out, that's also why these rotation zones against the doubles against the rotation zone are more aggressive. So just remember that when you're trading them. Now, this level, once we get through there, next major level down, 307. I'm just going to move this right now, but again, this is not even close to being official. I just want to see roughly where that takes us. If we do rebound and get back to 12.5%, and you're going to want to adjust this if we poke lower, is roughly the prior support level that was just violated right around 351. If we did get through there, I'd be watching back to 363, but no more than that. Rotation zone still against us, and look, just a one-day pause. Couldn't even get back up to the 8, and then getting crushed again. So there's your next levels. I'm just going to leave this 307 level on there till it's hit. Then we will update the major levels, but Ethereum looking very, very weak. Nothing to do. Hopefully you have in stops and or lightened up your position and just waiting for a strong reversal pattern lower. Otherwise, literally, you shouldn't be riding this down. You should be, we talk enough about raising your stops, taking profits, and don't try to pick bottoms. Because yes, there are certain little reversal patterns and you can take a shot here, a shot there, and sometimes like in the Bitcoin one, they'll go to all the targets, great. And then you take the thing off, it's done with its targets, or at least take most of it off, maybe hold another with a stop at break even. But don't be forcing this. Again, we're against the rotation zone on the daily time frames. We're against the rotation zone on the 4-hour time frames. Nothing's in your favor right now. So be very, very careful and don't try to be a hero and call a bottom. There's certain things as a trade setup that, fine, if you have a trade setup, it triggers, it's valid, you trade it because you've accepted the risk. If you don't have a trade setup, there's no reason you should even attempt to call a bottom. Okay? And you should definitely be trading with stops and knowing when you're wrong. All right, I tried to get in, it went up a bit. I moved my stop up. All right, I'm out. It hit my stop. I'm done. And then you wait for the next setup. Don't do anything else. It's just throwing good money after bad. So be very patient, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.